So, I have already talked about this in previous videos, but I want to talk about my main pet peeve of transition. Um, and I want to talk about this because I've seen a lot of guys lately getting on T and getting top surgery who aren't of sound mind. And let me take you back to when I started transitioning. I started transitioning in 2013. I was 17 years old. I had to have parental consent. I had to have at least 3 months of gender therapy and at least 3 consults with an endocrinologist. I did a little over 3 months of gender therapy to make sure I was ready to be on testosterone. Just that first step to be on testosterone, I had to have 3 months of therapy at least. I see guys taking all of these shortcuts to get on testosterone, informed consent, to where they don't have to go through therapy to be on testosterone. But like I said, again, I'm seeing all of these guys starting testosterone who aren't of sound mind, who are skipping gender therapy. And that is my main pet peeve of transition. Because when I went through it, everybody had to have gender therapy. There was not really much of informed consent or anything like that to where you could skip gender therapy. That was not an option. So it kind of frustrates me that these guys are self-harming and drinking and getting angry at people, having anger issues, but they're getting letters for top surgery. They're getting to start testosterone, and they're trying to even use like minoxidil as a shortcut to growing facial hair. It bothers me because with me, there's not really any shortcuts that you should be taking on this journey. And I know that firsthand because I started testosterone at the age of 17. I was not of sound mind when I started. Now, I did go through my gender therapy, but this is why I stress gender therapy, because I only went through the minimum of 3 or 4 months. And that was not as much as I needed because I ended up getting off of testosterone. And the reason I ended up getting off of testosterone was because I became an addict due to all of the stress that was in my life and that was present at the moment. And I'm promising you that the testosterone I was on was not helping. So I got off testosterone for about a year. And you know what? I took that time to heal and realized that maybe I shouldn't have gotten on testosterone as soon as I did. I took that time to heal. I took that time to get clean. I took that time to find myself. What guys don't realize is top surgery won't save you. Testosterone won't save you. It all boils down to ultimately your problems and you taking care of them yourself without testosterone and without top surgery, because those two are not going to help you if you do not take care of those problems ahead of time. Like I said, I became an addict because of all the stress that testosterone added to me and had to get off of it. But I promise you, as soon as I did the work, got myself clean, got myself healthy, I had the best experience on testosterone. And like I said before, I see all these guys getting their top surgery letters that the day before they show me scratches on their chest from self-harming, from hating themselves. And I don't understand what makes them think that just getting top surgery is going to solve that, because there's an underlying issue underneath all of that. And the only thing that helps with that is therapy and healing. So I absolutely hate when dudes take shortcuts just to get on T-Fast, or just to get their letters, just to get top surgery because they think that that's going to solve everything. It's not. I have plenty of friends that are FTMs with issues that they skip therapy, they lie to therapists to get their letters and to get on testosterone, and it's just ridiculous at this point. Like, I don't want to mention it, but Elliot Page, I respect him as a man, but because of his riches, he got what I wanted for 10 years within a span of a year, taking shortcuts, I'm pretty sure. Because nobody can get on testosterone and do top surgery within a year properly with the right coaching, the right type of mental help. So I just want to let every guy know who is taking shortcuts that it's not a good idea. I didn't even take shortcuts, and I wasn't prepared. I had to stop testosterone at some point to get better. And to be honest with you, if I wasn't so experienced in my transition, I wouldn't have been able to handle my hysterectomy that early on. I wouldn't have been able to handle my top surgery this early on. If I was a couple years on testosterone and I got my hysterectomy and my top surgery, I don't know what I would have done. I wouldn't have been of sound mind enough to handle the complications, the emotional just changes that come with these different procedures. It's not something you can take shortcuts about. And this is why I have seen so many trans FTM suicides lately. Guys, your mental health is nothing to play with. And I understand that you want to get on testosterone to help things. You want to get top surgery to help things. But I'm promising you the underlying issue is not going to be solved by top surgery or testosterone. So please, don't take shortcuts. Go to therapy. Get your psychiatrist involved in things that are worrying you. Get your doctor involved. Get the help you need. Put your pride aside to be the man that you're supposed to be, the man that you know you can be, instead of taking shortcuts through life. That's about it. I'm sorry, but somebody kind of provoked this conversation in me, kind of provoked this thought within me. And I just want to say that if you're self-harming and you're hating yourself before top surgery and testosterone, those two are not going to change it.